busted. Big worry for Inec chairman. See what the European Union exposed about him that shocked everyone. The Inec chairman. The Inec chairman. See, I'm sorry to say this. I'm very, very sorry to say this. This is a reality. You take it or you leave it. See, this Inec chairman, this very Inec chairman that is used for this current 2023 election, to me, I don't know of you, is the worst Inec chairman ever used in the history of Nigeria. I'm telling you, he's the worst. I've never seen an Inec chairman of this caliber before. You see, I don't think a due diligence study of this very Inec chairman was carried out. I don't think they investigated his capability and activeness. He may be a professor. Professor is a title, as far as I'm concerned, it's an academic title. And even some of these are professors, even when after they have finished giving them the title of a professor, and they start earning this huge sum of money, into their pockets. When you assess them one-on-one, you will discover that they are not fit to become this professor. Maybe because they have attended one of the biggest schools in abroad, Cambridge, they have attended Oxford, Brunel, or whatever international institute. So when they look at it, they check their qualification, they check the international institute they attended, the professional certificate they have attained, and all of that. They will not, instead of them to check them internally, check them. Check them properly to know if they can be able to deliver. They would start checking only qualification, and that is what is killing us in Nigeria. We don't embrace practical. We just embrace qualification, certificates, and all of that. We look at the external. We don't look at the internal. You understand? So I don't think a due diligence story of this professor that was used in this election as Inec chairman was actually properly carried out. It wasn't, because if it was, I bet you what he would he wouldn't have given us this kind of belated results. You can imagine. Let's check the content. This is morning news. The Independent National Electoral Commission was criticized by the European Union Election Observation Mission to Nigeria 2023 on Monday by falling short of standards in Nigeria's electoral process. In its early report of the EU Election Observation Mission on the Governorship and State House of Assembly elections, Chief Observer Barry Andrew stated that Nigerians hungered for democracy and were prepared to participate in the nation's democracy. He did observe that the political establishment and Inec shortcomings had caused the appetite to win. According to Andrews, we observed throughout the trip that Nigerians have a strong desire for democracy and are eager to participate in a variety of civic activities. However, the hopes were not fulfilled in many areas of the nation. Many people were dissatisfied, and we saw voter apathy, which is partially the obvious result of mistakes made by political leaders and regrettably also by Inec. On February 25th, due to a lack of transparency and operational errors in the handling of the federal level elections, the public's faith and trust in Inec were severely damaged. According to Andrews, the use of the B-model voters accreditation system did not present the same issues during the polls on March 18th as it did on February 25th. The ballots for the governorship elections were posted and made available for public inspections. While only a quarter of the results forms were visible when the presidential results were announced by midday on March 19th, the percentage of governorship result forms that were accessible online ranged from 62 to 97% based on the state. But he continued, polling on election day was disrupted by multiple instances of thuggery and intimidation of voters, polling officials, observers, and journalists. The most severely impacted states were Lagos, Kano, and others in the southern and central regions. Unfortunately, there were a lot of injuries and deaths. Vote buying, which EOM monitors also saw firsthand, made the election's proper conduct even worse. Wow. When will this wahala come to stop? When are we going to stop having this problem? Because to me, it is crazy. It's absolutely crazy that we will be having our country, Nigeria, will be experiencing something of this caliber at 63. At 63, we cannot be able to conduct ourselves and have a befitting election. Look at USA. Look at USA. You can never hear something of this sort. You will not. I bet you. You will not. You will never hear something of this sort. Because, why this is happening in Nigeria? Because of the corruption in our country. The corruption in Nigeria is too high. It's just too high. And we are not ready to change. So why wouldn't they pass through the back door to cheat, to deceive? Why wouldn't they accept money as bribe? After all, once this administration is over, I'll be out. So let me take what I want to take and get out. That is what they used to say. That's what they used to say. My people, you can now see what the European Union observers are saying. And they are right in what they have said. When you check it very, very well, you'll see that they are 100% right. Their observations are right. What they said is right. It's very bad. Absolutely bad. It is a disappointment to the highest level. Nigerian at 63. Hey. Tori don't tie rapper. All right, my people, like play. We are heading to the end of this argument concerning who wins and who doesn't win. The international observations and intervention is actually making an impact. Thank you so much. We appreciate the EU, the UN, and the USA. In fact, they are doing wonderfully well in intervening. All right, let's quickly give it out to you so that we can be able to hear from you and know what's your own take, what your opinion and what your ideas on all that has just been said right now may be. Don't forget to leave them below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.